Hello everyone, this is Dwayne, and in this movie let's go ahead and explore the contacts module inside of InBizness Real Estate a little bit deeper. We're going to go ahead and click on this button to bring it up. And by default it goes into list view, and since the last movie we have added a few different records inside of here. These are calculation fields, so you can't actually edit them from here. Edits are done in form view, but we do have a contact name, and if a company was assigned to that person, it's there as well, and their address and some of their contact information. Now, we did cover the basic navigations up here, and the contacts module does have this small Rolodex type of area. So it takes a look at the start of a particular name. So if we said we wanted to see the S's, it shows just the S's. Just the T's. We'll pull up both Time and Tony. G, well, we don't have ENG. Let's go ahead and are all. And now we're seeing them all over again. And you know what? Let's just take this time to go ahead and talk about our quick search field, how it does a type ahead. If we take a look, what it does is it combines the name information and the ad information in a quick search. So here we have John Doe in our first record. In our second record, we have a Doeberry Drive. In the very last record, we have a Doeville, New York. So if we click into our quick search and type in a D, well, the Daily Planet is also available in the third record, so we have no filtering. Hit DO. Now you can see that we are just seeing three of the particular list. The one John Doe, the one that has Doeberry Drive, and the one in Doeville. So we type in E, okay, our list didn't change. We hit in V, now Doeville is the only one that matches our criteria. Let me move my cursor out of the way there. And if I take away a character, you can see that automatically my list pulls back up. This is using script trigger technology that was available in FileMaker 10. And InBizness Real Estate does require FileMaker 10 or higher to operate. So that's a quick look at the list view. Let's go ahead and click on our form view icon. Take a little deeper look at the form view. You can see we have the basic contact information field. We do have the ability to record multiple contact methods for someone. So there's always a blank row at the very bottom of this portal. So if we wanted to add like an email address, we could say, here's your email. It's doj@abc.com or abcco.com. And then we can say this is our preferred contact method or not. And then of course we can put in some comments. Now if we go back into list view, now you can see that we do have a little more information in our contact via since we added that email, and it just appends it back on. We do have the ability to link a contact to other contacts. So if we said, I want to go ahead and link to an existing contact, dialog box comes up, shows us our contacts. If we had a ton of them here, we do our quick search over here. And right now, John Doe is linked to Just in Time. So let's just go ahead and link it to Clark Kent. And now we have a link going back and forth. In fact, if we pull up Clark Kent by clicking on the magnifying glass, there's Clark Kent in a new window, and you can see that he is cross-linked to John Doe. And you can add a new contact on the fly here as well. So here comes a new record. Let's just say this is Wayne Enterprises. Bruce Wayne. So now you see Bruce Wayne is linked here, and if we pull Bruce Wayne's record, you can see it's cross-linked over to John Doe. So you can link contacts to existing contacts or create a new contact on the fly. You also have the ability to see multiple addresses. I'll go ahead and hit my show all. And let's navigate to another address. And here's one that I entered in previously for Examples R Us just in time. It's the address for their cabin, and it does have a small comment. You can again pull that up. See the information here. And clicking on the add address works kind of like adding a new contact. You just add it in and pop, there it goes. And you can add in basic notes. The lead info allows you to capture more information about a particular contact record, and that's just straight up data entry. These are all value list fields. So you can use that method or change it as needed. We do have the ability to link a contact to a property. So if we go back a record, you can see this one is linked to a property already. And if we click on the magnifying glass, it takes us directly to that listing. And we also have cross-linking. So if we go to our listing party in our listings and click on the magnifying glass, we go back to John Doe. We'll talk about the properties listing module in a different movie. We do have the ability to do activities. We showed that in a previous movie, and clicking on the magnifying glass does pull up the activities. So you can have calls, meetings, to-dos, that type of things for a particular client. And then you can add new correspondence records and click the magnifying glass to see the specifics about that particular correspondence. There is also a background information, a little basic auditing. So if we were to go ahead and change the address from 123 Example Street to 123 Example Drive, we hit OK, you can see that the auditing does know what change was made to what field, what the original value was, what the changed value was, and has a date timestamp for when that change was made. So that's a basic overview of the contacts module, and I'm sure we'll visit again in more detail in following movies.